What's up, my man?
What's up, man? CSAR checking in. CSAR checking in. Fill current CSAR.
Request CSAR.
Yeah, it is nighttime currently. It is 12:05 in the morning. Viper, what's up, man?
How you been?
Not terrible. How about you?
I feel that.
Launch beacon. Alright, we're all set up front. You better hurry up and get started.
Yo, aggressive, you copy?
Copy, Lima Charlie. That's our friend Reaper right in front of us in the Huey. Come on, Reaper. Sandals and socks, thanks for the follow. There you go, Reaper. Show current CSAR. 9.9 clicks. You never see vortex ring state in this game? Well, it's definitely present. Long clear. You copy me?
Copy that. Welcome, brother. I was waiting for you. I've been flying this thing all day and I'm getting more used to it, just like you said.
So vortex ring state usually is
You are
encountered
my hero.
Below 30 knots with a greater than 300 foot per minute rate of descent. So
I passed my polygraph and
if you're
panel
above
interview.
30 knots, typically you aren't going to put yourself into a vortex ring state situation unless you have like a massive
Look off to your left.
Well, there he is. He flies. Hell yeah, congrats, big daddy. So if we, once we pick these guys up, I'll go ahead and I'll demonstrate. We'll climb up to altitude and I'll demonstrate that you can put yourself in vortex ring state. I've done it several times in this game, not paying attention to my descent rate, and have ended up killing myself, but oh, there we go. Show current CSAR. Launch star cluster. Alright, contact the flare right off the nose. Launch smoke. Alright, contact loose smoke off the nose.
I'll come in here and land with you. Just cause, to look cool.
Copy. Has anyone authenticated them? Given them the old ramrod? I don't believe so. Alright, I'm gonna do a 360. So I'm above 30 knots. I'm about 85 knots right now. Descent rate's about 600 feet per minute. So I'm coming in pretty shallow, so I don't have a steep descent rate. So I can flare pretty hard, bleed off a bunch of airspeed. Uh-oh, I got Reaper over there doing wild things.
Touchdown.
There you go. Are there any threats in the area?
That's just your decent, man. I'm A-okay.
Where are we at? Nothing's marked currently over here. Got some stuff up to the north of us. Survivors, come to me. Survivor, come to me. Okay. Show current CSAR. Alright, 35.2 clicks is the next one. So we've got 2 on board, I believe. Yep. we got that, guys.
So how long are you going to be on tonight?
Probably till about 2. Launch beacon. Oh. Bring up the cockpit. Launch beacon.
Nice, alright.
11:45. Oh no, the grass is coming through the cabin. Whatever will we do? Power's coming in. Oh, let me okay. ZSU 34, I don't know.
So do you have any other tips that could help me when it comes to, just flying more steady? Because there's a certain point where my cockpit just starts shaking. I'm pretty sure that's because of how fast I'm going, but I don't know. I don't know how to control it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the higher airspeed, especially once you get up to like 120 knots or faster, you'll get a pretty good shudder inside the cockpit. Not a whole lot you can do besides slow it down. Did I do this?
How fast do you normally stay around?
When I'm transiting somewhere pretty long distance, I like to stay like 110 to 120 knots. What game is this? This is DCS World.
Alright, what do you keep your collective at? Full, 50, 75?
With my current loadout right now and packs on board, I'm pulling almost max torque right now. Trying to fly about 110. I don't really pay attention to where my collective is at in physical space. I just pay attention to that torque gauge.
I normally stay around 50.
And J-Stars, thanks for the compliment on the setup, man. I appreciate it.
Sucks that the convoy ain't out here so I can test the side gunners.
Sure, we'll find something else to shoot at. Alright, we are...
I'd like to hope so.
Alright, I'm gonna descend. This is on PC only.
Copy that. I'll just kind of float around whenever you.
Show current CSAR. 22 clicks. Getting closer. Keeping our eyes open for any AAA battles.
So I'm getting used to flying the Huey. It's getting easier and easier every flight I take.
Nice, man. What's your opinion on it? Do you like it, or do you miss flying the Black Hawk?
I'll always have a little sweet spot in the Hawk because, you know, I work on it, so there's that bias. But honestly, man, this thing is hella fun to fly. And, you know, as I said, when I first met you, I saw one in person, and it just, I don't know, man. I just really like flying it. It's really cool. It's realistic. Unlike the Hawk. It has a realistic damage thing and all that, so, you know, I like it.
Sweet, I'm glad to hear it.
If it wasn't for me seeing that Huey in person and you saying how good this thing was, I probably wouldn't have trialed it, so I have you to thank.
Well, I'm glad we're spreading awareness on the greatest aircraft known to man. Yeah, thank you guys for the follows. I really appreciate it.
Greatest is a bit of a stretch, but alright, whatever.
He knows it. He knows the truth. Show current CSAR. Alright, 15 clicks out. Alright, we're getting...
And I'm sure you know the truth too. You just don't want to admit it.
Oh, I know the truth. We're getting pretty deep in bad guy country here, so... Hence us staying pretty low.
Copy that, I'll keep my head on a swivel. Keep an eye out for you.
Copy.
Altitude?
44 feet. Little high. $20 feet.
Nice and low, just like we like it.
That's right. Show current CSAR. Right, about 2 more clicks, we'll get them to pop a...
If you hit
Survival
power
flare.
lines, does it do anything?
Yeah, you die. Yeah, you hit anything in this sim and you die.
Power lines plus rotor blades equal bad things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Alright, we got a smoke plume up there. Alright, launch star cluster. Launch star cluster. 12 o'clock, 8 clicks. Oh shit. Taking fire. Oh, and right. Oh. On the road. Oh, oh, oh. Fuck. hits, good hits. Launch smoke. Alright, Reaper, if you're listening to me in the stream, I've got no radios. My radios got shot out, so we are flying blind. We are going to use these trees as concealment. We contact the smoke 11 o'clock long. Those are our survivors. So we're going to bob and weave over here. No caution lights. Some of my panels are in-op. My airspeed indicator is toast. But we don't need it. We got lives to save. Is this wireless? It is. I'm using a virtual desktop. I hope that's fucking Reaper behind me shooting. He's over there engaging somebody. Alright, we're gonna pop up and over these trees, and we should see our LZ. There it is. Beautiful. Once we get over these trees, we may be pretty well exposed, so we may get shot down. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright, contact Reaper, coming through 10 o'clock. That pedal turn right there, turn the fat side of the aircraft into the wind, slow us way down. Alright, survivors are on board. We're out of here. Damn, Reaper. I can't communicate with Reaper. I have no idea where we're at right now, or where the closest MASH is. So we'll kick on, oh, shitballs. Taking shots again. I don't know if that was anybody bad or what, but check the map real quick.
So I got a question for you during your deployment to Afghan.
Yeah, man. What you got? Reaper, I'm gonna head south for the MASH. If you can hear me on the stream.
Was there ever a combat moment during the deployment?
Yeah, I mean, we had several. A combat moment. Like, where we were being engaged or we were engaging the enemy? Alright, we're headed back south now. I think we're headed south, yeah. Semper Fi Dallas. Oh, I think that's the dude that was shooting at us way over there to our right. Unless that's just the whole... It's on foot. I was a 6174. It was a Huey crew chief.
Thank you for your service, man. My uncle was a Vietnam vet USMC. We laid him to rest 5 years ago.
Thank you, I appreciate the kind words.
1833 Amtracker.
Nice. Semper Fi.
Like as in ever have to use the gun on your Black Hawk, or were you medevac?
6074
How do you do this on
cryogenics
VR?
tag. Actually,
Kill.
I have heard of a cryogenics tag. We had a cryogenics lab. Or I don't know if we called it a
buddy.
lab, but we called it the cryogenics lab. It was on the Marine Corps side of Leatherneck or Camp Bastion, and we passed it. Anytime I'd walk to the flight line from the barracks, we passed by the cryogenics lab. The cryogenics lab actually got overran. We called it the Battle of Bastion. We had a bunch of dudes breach the wire and come in and blow up a bunch of Harriers, and we got into a big gunfight with them in the Hueys and the Cobras. But anyways, some of the dudes walked into the cryogenics lab and took it. So then we did a couple gun runs on the cryogenics lab, and then one of our Cobras actually launched a couple rockets into there.
So were you side gunner for the helicopter you were assigned to?
Yep. Precisely what I did. Alright, let's see where the nearest MASH is here. We're heading straight for it. Let me get a course line real quick.
Pilots don't die, they just fly higher. Rest high slab. Do they let you keep your Black Hawk crew helmet? I would assume no, but it would be cool if they did.
Do they let you keep your Black Hawk crew helmet? I wasn't a crew chief on Black Hawks when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the when I was in the National Guard. But yes, I do have my my aircrew helmet.
Every time you sniffle, you're lying. Come on, dude. I know you. Don't lie. Play your game and quit.
Berserker Delta. Every time you sniffle, you are lying. I guess that's not true at all. If you want, there's a video on my TikTok. This platform, actually. And you can go. It's a little video montage of me, actually. Or I guess it could be AI. Yeah, I'll go grab my flight helmet right now, actually.
I haven't been in here in a while.
Since we're just flying on a autopilot. My old flight helmet. Had my blood type on it when I wrote it a long time ago.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Black Hawk crew helmet. I would just love to get one.
If only I could mount my VR goggles to this thing and just wear this while I was flying.
What did you fly?
When I was in the Marine Corps, I was a crew chief. I wasn't a pilot. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I went to flight school and I flew primarily the R-22, R-44. I have a little bit of A-STAR time and some Bell 206 time. We are right of course.
Have you played Arma Reforger at all?
I have not.
So you served in the USMC and the National Guard.
Yep. Yeah, I got out of the Marine Corps in 2014, went into law enforcement in 2016. In between that, I went to flight school.
What y'all doing tonight, buddy?
We're just gonna be flying this for till about 2, and then I'm going to bed. It was a long day at work. Shit day at work. It's a DCS world. But yeah, so I got out of the Marine Corps, went to college, got all my pilot ratings, instructed for a while, became a cop. And then while I was doing the cop thing, went into the National Guard. Went back into aviation, worked on Hawks as a 15 Tango.
Thank you for your service.
Worked as a crew dog for a little while. And then some shit happened during COVID. Decided to get out. And then just kept doing the cop thing. What type model were you a crew chief? I was a crew chief on the UH-1 November and the UH-1 Yankee. So I was around during the transition from the 2-blade Huey to the 4-blade Huey.
Not gonna lie, I am joining Army Infantry College. Isn't for me for real.
Niku, this is DCS World. Who did he tell you that to? Fucking Reaper back there shooting. Did you have any issues with mental health in your flight medical? No. Nope. What's my favorite airline? Any besides Spirit and what's the other one? Oh my god, we are so far off course. I have none of my gauges are working beside my standby compass. Isn't Ryanair a European airline? I don't live in Europe, so I'm not really gonna worry about it.
Why the finger guns? What do you do in this game?
Oh, you don't like my finger guns?
Way are ya hands there?
These are my VR controllers. That's what I use to point and click buttons and things. I have mounts for them. Because when I'm sim racing, you don't see the hands. DCS is the only game where I have functional hands. So when I'm playing DCS, I'll keep them in my lap, so they're not in your guys' way. Now I'm rocking the Thrustmaster Warthog.
What do you do in this game exactly?
Just a bunch of combat stuff. Anything combat related, you can pretty much do. Is it a combat rescue simulator? It's just a combat simulator. You can do combat rescue, yeah. Consta, hello. F1 lover. Sorry, I skipped your question. What's it say?
Close air support while you
Yes, DCS World. I did say that. Did you ever have to provide close air support while you were deployed? Yes, on several occasions. That's the beauty of the Huey.
You're shot up.
We were if you're part of a Marine Corps light attack squadron, it's in the name, attack. So HMLAs, or light attack squadrons, consist of both Hueys and Cobras. Cobras are primarily a cast platform, but the Huey can do it as well. You carry guns on both sides.
What game
carry
is this?
19-shot rocket pods. So we did a lot of close air support. Did a little bit of deep air support. Route
My uncle
reconnaissance.
used to tell me the Huey was the best sound you could hear in Vietnam lol.
Damn, there's the mash right there. But the Huey we also did a lot of assault support, so carrying troops, bullets, band-aids, beans, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Carrying stuff from point A to point B.
What's up, Billy? Are you in a server?
I am in a server. We are in the Rotorhead server on DCS. Billy was a crew
Hi,
chief
hi.
on Huey. He's nice. Marine Corps, Army, like old school. Fat Earther, yeah, I'm
That thing needs some repairs, lol.
happy to hear it, man. Yeah, we've got to go back to the fart and where is the fart? Bravo is
I heard
far as
Army
shit.
aviation is falling apart now.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Alright, we gotta head directly south. Alright, put them on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4 down pilots saved.
Lots of pilots getting cut and re-jobbed.
Yeah, I mean, that's when the country's not at a time of war, that's typically what happens, unfortunately.
My scoutmaster got to get air support from a 10. His squadron called it the Angel on their shoulders.
We are heading the wrong direction here. We gotta continue going back south. Game is DCS World. Setbro, if you ever heard Cujo while in OIR, that was me. OIR is an inherent resolve. Dude, is my standby compass not working either? Or did I blow through? Okay. Yeah. Is this game cell phone compatible? Yeah, sure. God damn
Would
it.
you rather be supported by an Apache or Cobra?
Oh, Cobra, 100%. No, I mean, I guess if I was in a situation where I
Were you
needed
given
CAS,
dress blue since you were in the USMC? Just a question you don't need to show them.
beggars can't be choosers, right? I really don't give a shit whether it's a Cobra or an Apache. As long as you're putting warheads on foreheads. Dude, where am I going? DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. I hope my standby compass didn't get shot. Or the whiskey compass, as they call it. Sister ship was morphine. We pulled out already. Okay. I was out by the time the whole Syria thing kicked off. So, Joran, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you hanging out. Eagles Nation, thanks for the follow, man. Reaper over here, ripping and roaring. Poor girl got smacked
What's
around
our
a little
favorite
bit.
helicopter to fly?
The Huey. Flex, thanks for the heart.
Since you were in the Army and USMC, in your experience, who had the better pilots or training? So do you have to buy dress blues, or are they issued to you when you're in the USMC?
Your first set are issued to you at boot camp, but I had to get another set a couple years in.
Definitely thankful for the Huey pilots during brush fire season.
Experience who had the better pilots training. It really depends, and in what aspect you're talking about, right? Like, the guys in my guard unit are I'd say they're some of the best pilots, because you get a lot of flight time. I was in the Colorado National Guard, and those guys fly a fuck ton. We had a medevac unit, an assault support unit.
What's your record on rescues?
So they also, during the wintertime, they're constantly doing search and rescue missions up in the mountains, hovering in ground effect, out of ground effect, hoisting all the time. We never did that shit in the Marine Corps. We would train it. We'd do a little bit of hoist work, but we very seldomly used the hoist, even in training. We do quite a bit of fast rope and rappel and spy rigging and helo cast shit, but our Army pilots, because during the summertime they're always doing forest fire work. Again, even in the summer they're doing a bunch of search and rescue shit, so they get a lot of flight time, way more than the pilots in the Marine Corps do. So I don't know, it's a toss-up, right? But then you got the Marine Corps pilots who are, when it comes to close air support, that's what they do. You don't do close air support in a Black Hawk, really. Could you run this game on a 2080
Ti? Second deployment, because I know some veterans didn't like their second deployment.
Maybe on a monitor, probably, and like pretty mild settings. I think you'd probably be able to get away with it on the 2080.
Well said.
Did I like my second deployment? Yeah, my second deployment was good. Besides the fact that we were in a helicopter crash, but other than that, it was good deployment. It was very active. We were busy. What about the air cab? I thought they were close air support. I don't know. I don't think so.
Crashed. I need the story, please.
I wasn't part of the air cab, so. Favorite deployed DFAC meal. Thursdays was surf and turf, so we would get steak and lobster in the middle of Afghanistan. Don't ask me where the fuck they got these lobsters at, but they tasted damn good in the middle of the desert. We were pretty spoiled. The air crews, all the squadron guys, like we had both deployments. We had air conditioned like derricks rooms in these like weird trailer things. I don't know what they built them out of, but they were like this sterile white inside, super clean. We had every Tuesday you could bring your clothes to this place. You'd give them your room number, and these ladies would wash your clothes and bring them back to you folded. We had a full like actual DFAC. Got hot food like made to order. It was pretty dope. I dug it. Oh yeah, I don't really want to know where I got them. That's why I didn't ask where they came from. I just said I don't know where they came from. All right, let's get this old bird patched up.
So how did you crash?
We browned out and smacked into the side of a hill.
While landing?
Actually, we were waving off. So we were on final approach to land. We had a Reaper up in the heavens that was supposed to mark our target by an IR laser that we could see on NVGs. The spot that they had lased because we did a low approach, we were doing an insert of a sniper team up on 2 different ridge lines. So myself and our lead aircraft and our Dash 2 aircraft were going to land on 2 opposing hilltops, each with a sniper team on board, and they were going to cover the assault element that was getting inserted by Ospreys at the base of these hills. So we came in super low, trying to stay out of eyesight of anybody. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's pitch black. We were on goggles. Super low light night, so we didn't have any ambient light. We were up in the mountains in Afghanistan. No natural light, so no stars, no moon out. It was fucking dark. So we're coming in on short final. We do a pop up right before approach, expecting to see a laser. We see the laser coming down from the heavens. And the hilltop that we were supposed to land on is supposed to be nothing on top of it. We did a big map study before, satellite imagery, all that shit. There's no buildings, no nothing. It's just these guys were supposed to be alone up there. This laser is shining right down on top of these buildings, these little 1-story like mud huts. Like, hey, those weren't in the imagery. As soon as we get probably 500 yards out, all the lights start popping on, and I was like, oh fuck, we've woken up the neighborhood now. So the pilots are like, hey, let's wave off, we'll reset, call for a good sparkle, which is a good laser. At this point, we're like 15 feet above the ground, so we're kicking up a bunch of dust. And if you've ever been to Afghanistan or the Middle East, the dust up there is horrendous. It is like talcum powder. It's super fine. When you kick it up, it just floats in the air.
Request repair.
It's not fun shit to fly on. So we're kicking this stuff up. We're slowly losing visual reference to the ground. Pilots announce, hey, we've lost reference up front. So to the crew chiefs in the back, we're supposed to maintain reference to the ground. Dirt's starting to come to the cabin. Hey, I've got reference at the tail. So I'm looking at the tail. I'm staring at the tail. Hey, I can see the ground. We're coming through 10 feet now, 5 feet, wave off, wave off, wave off. When you wave off in a low visibility environment, you're supposed to climb straight out, right? Don't turn because you have no idea what's to the left or the right of you. Just pull power, climb straight out. At this time, I'm like looking through like a fucking tunnel, maybe like 3 or 4 feet wide, and I can see the ground and I can tell that we're drifting. I'm like, hey, I'm calling right drift. About 3 seconds after, I'm like, hey, right drift, right drift, right drift. The crew chief on the other side of the aircraft just starts screaming power over the radio. Power, power, power. And usually when you're yelling power, that means like, hey, we're about to hit something. You need to pull max collective, get the fuck out of whatever we're doing. He says that like 2 or 3 times, and then boom, we smack into the ground. And so there was the 2 roof or hilltops. So our Dash 2 was supposed to land on this hillside. We were on this hillside. When we had drifted off of our hilltop and kind of descended down into this like valley in between the other hilltop, and we smashed into this hillside. And then we slid down, rolled the helicopter, and then continued sliding down until we ended up in the valley. So it sucked. Wasn't fun. All right, 70 seconds for repair. Yeah, that's how we crashed the Huey.
That is wild.
Fill back up. Well, load up flares.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Laser target marker on MQ9.
Did the pilot feel bad for
steady
crashing?
Pulse and rapid pulse. Your operators must have been rookies. I mean, the laser was good. It was steady. It was just in the wrong spot. Did the pilots feel bad for crashing? I mean, yeah, of course. We had 2 fatalities. 2 of the operators were carrying Australian Special Forces. So, Task Force 66, or 2 Commando as their actual unit, I guess. But they're part of a counter-drug task force out there, referred to as Task Force 66.
Refueling complete.
We were carrying the sniper element of them that night, but we had worked with them all, like 2 weeks, the entire 2 weeks prior. We were just doing anti-drug operations with these guys, and they were a bunch of cool dudes, badass guys, but 2 of them got ejected. Because usually when you're on short final, we'll give a, hey, 1 minute out call, hey, 30 seconds out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yada, yada, yada. So at the 30-second call, typical practice is they've got these little things called, we call them monkey straps. It's just a piece of like really tough cord. I don't even know what it's made out of, nylon or something, some really high strength nylon. And there's a D-ring on each end. We've got a cable that runs on the floor of the cabin. There was a braided cable that we would route through the cabin, and then they would take their D-ring and snap into it. So they could still kind of move around. But if anything was to happen, that cable was holding them in. At 30 seconds out, typically when we were carrying operators, they would unclip from that. So as soon as we touch down, they're off the aircraft. All right, we don't want to sit on the deck any longer than we have to. So 30 seconds, we called, hey, 30 seconds out. First thing they did, they all fucking pull their D-rings off. So everybody's just loose in the cabin, right? Except for us. So as soon as we hit, 2 of the guys, boop, right outside the aircraft, rolled over them, and they ended up getting stuck under the aircraft and drug all the way down the mountain. Terrible way to go. Yeah. Fucking sucks. You just pray that, it happened quick.
Were the 2 guys okay, or did they meet an unfortunate end?
No, they passed away. Merv McDonald and Nate Gallagher were their names.
You guys did everything you could as crew chiefs, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, that type of shit happens. You put call it the Swiss cheese model, right? For mishaps and things, right?
In peace.
You line a bunch of adverse situations and factors up. Eventually, you're gonna run into a situation where everything's lined up for a bad thing to happen. We're doing a low approach. We didn't do like an LZ overflight. So typically, you would fly over the LZ. If it has to be at high altitude, great. At least you can put eyes on it. Hey, here's the obstacles. Here's sloping terrain. Hey, there's bad guys. Hey, we're taking fire, whatever. We weren't doing that. We were trying to be sneaky peeky, fly in low altitude the whole time, pop up, land, insert the guys, and get the fuck out. So we didn't put eyes on the LZ. We were expecting a third party to mark the LZ for us, which, it's not their fault. Afghanistan's a big country. We're up in the mountains. Everything looks the fucking same, especially from 20, 30,000 feet or whatever. You're looking through a camera. It's easy to make a mistake. So I'm not putting the blame on anybody else. You're also flying at night. You're flying at night in low light conditions. You're on NVGs. You're flying where there's lots of dust. And you have guys that are unsecured from the aircraft, which technically they should have been secured until you you touch down, but I mean, these dudes are professionals, right? They're special operators. I'm not going to tell, hey man, clip your fucking thing back in, like, and get my ass kicked in the back of the helicopter. Nah, dude. You want to take your thing off? You've done it 100 times before. You do you, bugaboo. And then, you know, it just, unfortunately, when something happens, that's what happens.
Yo, I'm back. Do not leave without me. I had to go do something. I'm starting up now.
Copy. I'm going to go get something to drink. Ethan, thank you for the roses, man. Very, very kind of you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so he doesn't know it yet, but his rotor just flew off of his aircraft, so you guys can tell that to him when he gets back. I think you're missing something on your aircraft.
Hey Chief, they called that you lost a rotor.
I think it can be done. I need somebody.
Yeah, I think you're missing something.
Uh-oh. Did you fly into my helicopter?
Chat as my witness, I did not. The second you left, it just flew off. I'm not even lying to you. It just flew off of your helicopter.
What the fuck? I've got no...
I'm not even lying. I'll wait
No
for you now.
compliments. No nothing. Oh, anyways, I was saying I need somebody to fabricate
Blade said with or without you.
a mount.
Roses aren't much, but I thank you for your service from one first responder to another thank you.
Man, you didn't gotta send roses. The kind words are enough. Alright, instead of waiting for this thing to get repaired, we're gonna restart this thing. Alright. Don't worry, I know it looks super bright. It usually does that when we as soon as we get back in the server, it'll even out. Alright, this is our radar altimeter. Fuel at a detent. There it is. Back to normal. Oh no, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Alright, starter is engaged. And close these doors. Gamerside GR, hello. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Oh, I got... Anyways, so my flight helmet, I need to find somebody who can somehow fabricate a mount to where I can mount my my VR goggles to it, so I can just wear my helmet and then like route speakers into the helmet and then route a mic to it. I think that'd be dope. I don't know if I could wear that for a long period of time though. I think my head has grown since I was in the Marine Corps.
That would be fire.
Because it's pretty tight. Reaper aggressive, how copy? Clyde said, that's easy.
Loud and clear.
Copy, I'm set back here. Show current CSAR. CSAR checking in. Show current CSAR.
Hey, before we take off, if you wouldn't mind, how do I get my SRS to not sound so choppy? Because I can hear it through your streaming. Man, it does not sound good.
How do you get SRS to not be so choppy? Is that what you said? This is DCS World.
Hey, Fern. You did say before that there was a setting on SRS that I could change to not make it sound so bad.
Oh, I don't know. I think it sounds good now. I just had to turn your volume up in SRS. Now it sounds fine. I mean, I can hear the rotors in the background, but I think it adds to the immersion, so I think you're good, man.
Alright. How do I turn you up? Because I can only hear you through stream. You're very quiet on here on SOS. So how do I turn you up?
Give me a second. On SRS,
Copy that.
there on your general tab, there should be a little slider that says speaker boost under it. Slide that up. I don't know if you heard any of that.
Try speaking now.
How copy?
God, you're loud. Copy's good.
I guess it worked. Oh, look, CSAR just followed. Nice. CSAR itself just followed.
I can hear you way better now, though.
Good deal. All right. Launch beacon. Launch beacon.
Off we go.
840. Find this damn frequency before we crash.
So I figured out, as long as I trim the helicopter to where it'll stay level, everything else is fine and it gets way smoother for me. So flying the Huey is honestly way funner.
Yeah, the trim helps a lot.
You're so clear now and it makes me so happy.
Good.
I now don't have to wait for that long ass delay in your stream.
Cheers, boys. We're drinking a...
Alright, so where we going?
The only booze I had in my house tonight. TikTok. We are live on Twitch. Full landscape view.
Are we picking more people up?
Where are you going?
Yeah, unless you want to
What's
do
your
something
Twitch?
else. It's aggressively average.
Oh man, I'm
You go to
following you
my,
slightly. Unless a convoy pops up or something easy that we can attack, I don't mind picking people up. We got some combat last time, and dude, now I can tell you about it. The shot I hit on that BTR, I shot one pair of rockets and perfectly hit it. It was so satisfying.
Yeah, sorry, it's aggressively average. Aggressively with 3 S's. If you just go to my my
Is that
TikTok
apple juice?
profile, my bio, there's a link for Twitch. Take you right there.
But yeah, I'll follow whatever you do. I don't mind.
Copy.
Okay, bet I'll follow too there.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Jay Hughes, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Emil, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Paul, thank you for the follow on TikTok.
Appreciate you, brother.
Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Damn it, Jarvis. 43 clicks. We got quite
I was
the
in
transit.
Marines as well.
Hell yeah. What'd you do in the Marines? Are you the one that said you were an Amtrak guy? Wilmer, thanks for the follow. Buddha, same.
0317.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had a manpad scare in Afghanistan?
Nah. No. Surface air threat in Afghanistan wasn't very prominent. There were a few cases, throughout the GWOT that a few manpads were fired, but there's few and far between. Not like Iraq, but from what our like intel briefings were. We were told that like manpads were kind of a status symbol for a lot of the Taliban tribes and factions throughout Afghanistan. So if somebody came across
Are you
one,
IRL pilot?
they had one in their possession, they would never fire it. One, they didn't know how to, and they didn't even know how to operate them. Or two, it was a status symbol. So if they fired it,
So do you pick your
they wouldn't
MOS or
have-
does the military?
they no longer have that cool bling. So never really used them. Do you pick your MOS or does the military? It depends.
That's pretty interesting.
I don't know if you've seen that video around on the internet. I'm pretty sure it's the Taliban. I'm trying to fly a couple of hops that we decided to leave down there. And dude, they took off and then tail striked into the ground.
would
It
have
was so
never thought.
funny.
That's wild. So do you pick your MOS or does the military? Sorry. If you go open contract, which is a thing, you sign a contract that says, yeah, I'll do whatever, needs the Marine
Simplify
Corps, needs the Navy,
7011
needs the
aircraft
Army, needs
recovery.
the Air Force, send me wherever. I just want to go into the military. You could do that. I did not. I scored pretty well on my ASVAB, qualified for any enlisted job in the Marine Corps. So I chose an aircrew contract. So you can sign a contract that says, hey, I'll go into
Don't
any
know if you
MOS
remember me,
in the
but
Marine
you said
Corps
getting a VR
as long as I'm an
headset
aircrew
was worth
man.
it, and
Right.
I got it.
So, albeit you have to pass aircrew school in Pensacola, but as long as you do that, you'll get put on an air aviation platform. So you could be on C-130s, you could be on CH-53s. At the time, there were CH-46s, which was actually my first assigned aircraft. Hueys, Ospreys at the time were the new hotness. What else? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. So you
I
go
just
to
did my
aircrew
first
school,
solo
and
flight
then
IRL.
as soon as you finish aircrew school,
School
you
at
graduate.
Pensacola
They
was
say,
a
hey,
good time.
The UH-1N was the two-bladed two-engine Huey, right? That had the Cobra tail?
correct. And then once you're getting close to finishing aircrew school, you put in a wish list. Hey, I want to work on this aircraft on this side of the country. So you pick West Coast, East Coast. Hey, I want to work on 53s. I want to work on my second aircraft would be V-22s or Hueys or whatever. The girl that I was dating at the time lived on the East Coast. I was from the West Coast. So I was like, hey, put me on the East Coast, and I want Ospreys. And then I put 53s, C-130s, and then Hueys were at the bottom of my list. Guess where I got put? I got put on the West Coast at a Frog Squadron.
Was she hot?
So CH-46. Looking back now, no, I'll be honest. So they put me on the West Coast, and they gave me 46s.
I want to be infantryman when I join Army. I don't
wasn't on the West.
Looking back, that was absolutely crazy.
But then our unit got disbanded.
Turtle.
I got reclassed. I got reclassed to Hueys, and I stayed on the West Coast, but I was on a new platform, and I'm happy I did it because being a Huey crew chief is one of the coolest jobs in the Marine Corps for sure, as an enlisted guy.
I wish there was a way to fly on aircraft as enlisted without having to do maintenance.
Hey man, you're a little high.
Yeah. He's correct. Alright, here we go. NOE. Bring up the cockpit. The Air Force is, I think they have like, don't they have like flight engineers or gunners like that? All they do is fly. You don't have to do any maintenance. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've heard. But yeah, if you go in the Marine Corps, you're gonna be a maintainer first and foremost.
Loadmaster may be the one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about a loadmaster. You can be a loadmaster. There's loadmasters in the Marine Corps too on C-130s. I think they're still mechanics too, though. Is he shooting at me? Is that you shooting?
That was just making sure my shit works. Sorry if I scared you.
It was a fun job.
Nah, you're cool. Show current CSAR. 21.9 clicks out.
You didn't hear it from me, dude, but this shit's funner than the Hawk. I'm just fucking swerving around behind you.
I told you. I don't speak lies.
So what does a specialist do?
I guess not.
A specialist? Like in the Army? It's just a rank. This is DCS World. What's the purpose of this game? To simulate combat aviation.
If you were to choose between the AH-1W and the AH-1Z, so 2-bladed 2-engine or 4-bladed 2-engine, which one would you want to be added and why?
Added to the game? Are you talking about added to DCS?
Yeah, added to DCS.
I'd probably say the whiskey, the H1 whiskey. It's way more iconic, I think. The Zulu is an all-around better aircraft, for sure.
I agree with that. I always favorite the W over the Z, and it'd be really cool getting to fly the W with the Huey in DCS. That'd be so fucking cool. I heard they're working on the Z, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. Alright, I got a vehicle on the road, 2 o'clock long. I don't know if... I would imagine it's a hostile vehicle.
Copy that, I'll break left.
I think that may be the blown up Hulk from that vehicle. Hey, that may be that vehicle we shot last server.
So do you
or
need to
last
take
round.
2 ASVAB tests for the Army? Or just one?
Maybe, I guess we'll find out.
I feel like it would have shot at us already.
Yeah, probably. It's probably dead.
Do you need to take 2 ASVAB tests for the Army or just 1? You only need to take 1 ASVAB test for all of the services. You take it 1 time and it's good for every branch. Unless you suck and you want to retest.
I'm not seeing the vehicle. Either I'm blind or I might have passed it or something.
It's directly to my right now. By
Lol.
a tree.
Oh, I'm by the railroad, not the road. Is it that
Show current CSAR. We're 12.3 clicks out. We're almost there. Wasn't I supposed to fly over the power lines, endangering yourself?
Yeah, there's the BTR. Alright.
Oh, the father of flight over here, Leonardo da Vinci, giving me pointers on how to fly. Appreciate it, buddy. Am I fighting or just picking up? We're doing both. If we got to fight, we'll fight.
Aggressive does not need pointers on how to fly, bro. I'm just gonna keep it at that.
We were over here earlier. I remember this spot.
What's the range on this person we're going for?
Favorite color crayon?
Range on what?
How much do you have invested JM your entire
The
setup?
person we are going for, or crew.
I think we're about 9 clicks out at this point. Show current CSAR. 8 clicks. Launch star cluster. Alright.
How much do you have invested in your entire setup?
Contact, red flare.
I get asked all the
12
time.
o'clock long.
Copy that.
How much do I have invested in my entire setup? Computer included? If you go to my Twitch, links in my bio. If you scroll down to the bottom of the About tab on Twitch, there's a PC breakdown.
Hey, enemy contact, 6 o'clock, T-72. I
So
just
Jimmy
saw
Wayne's
contact on
actually
the map
mentioned
just
crayons,
now.
or is that just a joke?
Copy. Launch smoke. Alright, 1 o'clock, 5 clicks. Looking for blue smoke here. The
We
Marine
should be alright for now, but we need to swing back and go to that booth to get this crew.
We love them. Green is the best.
That's for us to know and you to find out, I guess.
Same launch.
It's a joke, but I've eaten some to prove a point.
Left side.
Contact. I think it airbursted.
What helicopter are you flying?
It missed. I'm good.
Are you going to be back on iRacing soon?
Yeah, probably Monday I'll be back on iRacing getting ready for the Indy 6 hour.
I'm gonna see if I can go engage it.
Copy, be careful.
Say left.
Be careful.
Copy that.
Alright,
Dig
so we
your
took
lives,
we took a SAM from like 10 o'clock long back there. Reaper's on his way to go dispatch it if able, but
Sam launch at 10 o'clock.
oh, fuck me. Where's that? Oh, balls.
Sam launch at 11 o'clock.
Oh. Not very maneuverable at slow speed there. Let's try not to turn the engine into it.
Brutal.
Yeah, we were quite exposed. We were just out in the open. That sucked. Not funsies. Yeah, we don't have an RWR, radar warning receiver, on here, so We're just
That's bad
basically
scenario.
relying on being able to see smoke trails. And my boy saw it, but we were already kind of in the landing phase of flight. Really
What
slow
kind of
airspeed.
Sam? The second
no
that
idea.
missile dipped into the tree range, all I could do is cringe. So the kids in Afghan, were they nice or like little demons? Because I've heard bad and good things about.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend, right? Just like anything. I'm not going to generalize an entire population of people. Yeah, there's shitheads in the United States,
It
shithead
depends.
little kids. But, I had experience with a lot of... I mean, not a ton of experience, not as much as like
I've refused to do the first stint on Indy because of T1 madness.
a ground guy.
Exactly.
But, we had kids that would like run up to the helicopter when we land outside of a village or whatever. And, they just stand there like patiently and, wouldn't yell, wouldn't throw shit. They're just waiting, hoping that you'll like throw them candy or, whatever. So those kids are cool. They're super sweet. And then you had kids that were fucking throwing rocks at the tail rotor and shit. Like, so you gotta like point your gun at them because, to scare them because that could fucking potentially really, really damage the aircraft. So,
My first 2 tours in spent infantry, and they loved us, and you'd some that hated you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, bro, so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Get the radios online here so we can hear old Reaper. Did you get shot down?
It's hit or miss.
Just for fun, VR, this is DCS World. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, Firm, I did get shot down. I took the SAM with me, though, but I advanced for there's a BTR-80, BMP, and a whole bunch of other things. I'm pretty sure I took 1 BMP with me, but that's about it. We can go back and try and take them all out, but there's another SAM site there. But if you stay low enough, it cannot hit you.
Yeah, copy. That, when I was on short final to pick those guys up, we got smoked by that SAM.
So what rank did you
They had
join
direct
as, and
line of
what
sight.
rank were you when you left?
What rank did you join as? I was a boot private in E1. When I got out, I was an E5. I was a sergeant when I got out.
Same.
5 and 5, baby.
Starting up.
Copy.
Wahoo.
So what's the plan? You want to try and go take those things out? Or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
Copy that, man.
How many tours did ya go for Brody?
I just realized you have 19-shot rocket pods on your bird.
Yeah, I always like to carry 19 shot just in case I miss the first 5. Why don't you carry 19 shot in yours?
Because I've never thought to change it.
Well, you should. It's worth it in the end game. I've seen your aim.
I think he was trying to say my aim is shit. Which is not wrong.
Lol, I've seen your aim, he says.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I've seen your landing, dickhead. I'm just kidding, Reaper. Just kidding, buddy.
Nothing sounds quite as good as a Huey.
Ain't that the damn truth? Now we're going to be even more power limited now. Let's make sure these bad mamma jammas are on there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We were carrying 14 rockets before. Now we've got 38. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. All right, fuel's at a detent. Starters
I want to get
engaged.
deployed 1 or 2 times and then try to become a sergeant, and if I do, I want to be a DS. When you hear a hey coming to pick you up, you know you're safe.
Sorry, let me catch up on chat here. Read all that. How many tours did you go for, Brody? Okay, I don't think you're talking to me. Find you on Twitch. Give me a sec. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. It's aggressively average. Same. Reich Schmidt.
Accuracy by volume, baby.
One of the most offensive things I've ever heard is "thank you for your service." I mean, it's not offensive. I don't know. It like makes me weird, you know. It's just like one of those things where like, oh, thanks, thank you, but it's just like I don't know. But I don't get like offended by it. People are just trying to be nice. They don't know what else to say to somebody. So,
Just don't call me sir.
yeah, that's a hard thing. Like, because I'm in the South now, and everybody says, you know, sir and ma'am, and I say sir and ma'am, and like, some people you'd be like, oh, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, and they're like, oh, don't call me sir. I'm like, what are you talking? We're in the South, dude. Like, everybody calls everybody sir.
Right,
man.
it's guard.
Like, it's weird. How much is a setup cost? Not cheap. If you go to my Twitch, hit the About tab, scroll all the way down, there's a price breakdown of every component that I have. For my PC setup, VR, sim racing, flight sim, all that
Is
shit.
it true in the military you only call officer ranked sir?
Yep, that is true. Or, like warrant officers in the Army, you can call them like, hey, Mr.
Yes.
Their last name, whatever.
I lost my it in an auction for a veteran, haha.
But that's a very slim, like, demographic of people, warrant officers in the Army. All other officers, it's yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Any Hellfire rockets? No Hellfire rockets on the Huey. Reaper aggressive. I'm set back here.
So do you still have your dress blues?
I do. Oh, my radios aren't on. Reaper aggressive, how copy?
Hey, when you talk, hold it for a second, then talk, because like I can only see your, like I can't hear you talking. This thing pops up, but I can hear you.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Like that, I didn't hear anything of what you just said. I just heard the of your radio.
Can you hear me now?
He was crew chief.
Hey, from my camera. Like that, I did not hear you.
Yeah, I was just hitting transmit. But I'm all set back here. On you.
Hey, from I'm ready. I'll follow you. Lead us to where those stands, so you remember where they are.
No, Kimosabi. I'm following you.
God damn you, I don't even remember. Alright, okay, I have a good idea. Alright, let's go.
This is DCS World.
I didn't mean any offense by telling you thank you. I just
Aggressive
really mean
lifting.
it. You're awesome.
No offense taken. Like I said, doesn't offend me at all.
So
I
then
appreciate
for a
the kind
drill
words.
sergeant, you would respond with yes, drill sergeant, no, drill sergeant.
Yeah, if you're in the Army, but Marine Corps, they're called drill instructors. So you don't call them yes, drill instructor. It's yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And it's funny because
Exactly.
even at a Marine Corps OCS or officer candidate schools, so where people go to become Marine Corps officers, they have Marine Corps enlisted drill instructors there, and those future officers have to scream yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am to enlisted guys that are hazing them essentially at OCS. I think it's pretty funny. Damn, Reaper.
Heck yeah, let's go. I heard during boot camp there is no I, there is only this recruit.
Yep.
That is so rad, nice setup.
Yep.
Are you a pilot in real life?
I have my license and ratings.
I just ate some mushrooms and this is awesome.
But I have not
Just
flown
need a
in
little
quite
music.
some time, so I wouldn't call myself an active pilot.
He's a cop. Lol.
Yep. I am a popo.
Thought Reaper was about to George of the Jungle. Well, you better than me.
I don't think I'm better than anybody.
Are you able to see normal stuff even with your
I am George of the Jungle. I like swinging around these streets power lines. You're not good.
Are you MP now or just regular police?
Nope, I'm a
He is
city
an
cop.
awesome person, y'all. See, you're one of the good officers, and I appreciate that.
Well, don't let social media deceive you, right? You only see me on a computer screen.
Be a shame if I just crank
to be a
check
total
you.
asshole.
Thank you for your service.
But I appreciate the kind words. I like to think I'm not an asshole, but you always hear about people on TikTok and Instagram, how they appear so cool and so nice and whatever. And they get pulled over. They're fucking maniacs. They're out murdering people or beating the shit out of their significant other or whatever, you know. Oh, damn, Reaper. Over here clipping the treetops off. I like it. You want to get pulled over by me? Well, I don't write many tickets.
I told you I'm an aggressive pilot. Gotta get used to it.
There you go, buddy.
Phew. What type of software are you using for streaming?
I'm using Streamlabs Desktop because it allows me the ability to multi-stream. Oh no, Reaper, what are we
Is
doing?
it true once
Oh.
a Marine, always a Marine? There is no ex-Marine or retired Marine.
Uh,
My Subi will love you then.
for some people, right? There's some people that are, take that very, very seriously. And I take my
I
service
saw
very,
you
very
scream, and I just sink into the ground.
very seriously, right? Like I'm very thankful for the time that I had in the Marine Corps, but that was 5 years of my life. I'm 34 years old, so that's like a small cross section of my entire life.
I will die
So
a Marine.
I don't make it my identity,
How
right?
far out is the DZ?
I've done a few other things in my life that I enjoy and that I'm proud of, and whatever.
I'm 40.
And I'm currently a cop, so like people say, "Hey, what do you do?" I'm not a, I don't tell them I'm a Marine. Like, yes, I was in the Marine Corps, but like I'm a cop. That's what I do right now. So. But that's not my identity either.
How far out is the DZ?
We're going to shoot sand.
Is anyone still around on base?
It depends. I think you have to have a specific disability rating, I guess. I don't know.
Being a cop at 42 or no way?
I don't ever go onto a military base anymore, so.
Me either
How
way.
you holding up back there?
Why does the other person sound like they're actually
again?
in a helicopter?
I said,
It's
how you holding up back there?
You're flying
we're
like
just
you
bobbing
love
and
it,
weaving.
bro.
Dodge and weave, boys. Dodge and weave.
Because the guy that's talking to me on the radio is that guy that's flying right in front of me. So SRS is it's a standalone radio system that you can download for DCS, and it takes the audio input from your game and then like transmits it over the radio. So it makes it easier to communicate, but it also, you can put in like realism effects, like being able to hear the background noise. Because that's what it would actually sound like if you're in a helicopter, right?
Oh, okay.
Getting a little high there, Reaper.
What state are you a cop in?
I work in the southeast region of the United States. This is the Quest
Thank
3
you for
headset.
explaining.
I'm on your right. Don't turn into me.
Savannah.
Copy that.
You work in Savannah.
No, I don't work in Savannah. Like Savannah, Georgia?
Need some free bird playing. Yes,
I'm turning right a little bit here.
that's got to be
Copy.
tough to do if that's what it would sound like.
Nah, it's not that bad.
What kind of sim racing do you do? I have a sim set up myself.
Mostly sports car stuff.
Yes, Savannah.
Alright, so that little command you can say, like request CSAR or whatever, the CSAR should still be here, so do that. How
This is
far
so
are we
cool.
away? Because around where they are is where that standstill should be.
Copy. Show current CSAR. 24.2 quick.
So is point still a thing while on deployment?
10-4.
Is PT still a thing while on deployment? Yes. When you can, and where you can, right? Like you can't just go, if you're on a small fob, you can't just
Near
go,
Savannah, Georgia, then.
can't go run outside the fob, you know, for a 3-mile run, so you just run around the perimeter.
PT sucks.
Ships
What
pull-ups,
is
if
the
you have
rescue
a
pilot
weight
counter
room
for?
there. But I worked on a
Near
Camp
Savannah,
Leatherneck.
Georgia, then.
Camp Leatherneck was a huge base.
Alright, up here, try and stay low. Wait between trees. The lower you are, the better.
Okay, I'm
Because
listening to
I was
something
pretty
else.
low and not one single stand hit me. That BMP is what killed me.
Got it. Am I playing iRacing? No, this is DCS. I
Are
don't
you guys
even live in the
free
state
flame
of
or you're
Georgia.
trying to accomplish
I'll
a
tell you
mission?
that. Yeah, no, we're
So even after boot camp, are you still required to show up for PT?
Yep.
No, I mean, what do you sim race on?
Oh, on iRacing, yeah.
Also, thank you for your service. So he is in Florida. What controls do you use?
Maybe. For sim racing or flight sim? People are asking all different, like, about sim racing and then flight sim, and then so
Flight.
I'm gonna have to. So I'm using a Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. So my center stick and throttle are for the Warthog. It's on a 9-inch extension.
Are you guys free flying
hard
or on a
mounted.
mission?
No, we're on a mission.
He is in Clearwater, Florida.
And then I'm using Thrustmaster TRP
Is PT
pedals.
only on the weekdays or is it every week?
It depends. Like some units have.
In this game, I would
unit
probably
PT
crash
like
on liftoff.
every day or every other day. Some units don't do unit PT at all, so the onus is on you
At
to.
11 o'clock.
Where are you at?
Is this PvE or
Oh.
PvP? I have a pretty
Stand
nice
on,
sim
stand
racing
on.
setup, but I mainly run dirt
Yeah,
oval.
I'm contact. It air bursted. Game is DCS World. We're gonna have to thread the needle through here. Hopefully,
Do you know any cops that are 42 when they started? Is this PvE
Engaging
or
the SAM,
PvP?
at least where I think it might be.
copy. All right, we're gonna swing back around to go support Reaper wherever he's at. Yeah, there's plenty of cops that have started in their 40s.
Time to see how combat is in this game.
Damn, I was missing my legs this whole time.
Sam is down, Sam is down.
Copy. Alright, I'm visual you.
I'm pretty sure there was something to this our 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna swoop back around. I think I saw something on the runway, I don't know if it's dead. I'm gonna go check.
Copy.
Is it air or ground hostiles?
Alright, so he schwacked that.
Just hover around the area and stay decently separated from each other.
That SA vehicle, so. Go current CSAR. 11.9 clicks. Are you using pedals too? Yeah, I am using pedals. No, we're in the Huey.
Can you tell me how to get veins on my arms?
Alright, we've got another one to the left over here. I don't know if that's a SAM or what.
Is your mission in AA or AG?
How are you looking over there? That thing that was on the road is dead.
This thing that I'm looking at, it's dead already?
So did you
I don't
ever
know about
have
what
to
you're
call
looking
in
at, but at least what I was looking
during
at.
training? I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, it's dead already. Show current CSAR. Did I have to ever crawl under machine gun fire during training? No.
If you want to go pick that guy up, I can do my best to cover you now that all, to my knowledge, the Sam's in this area right there.
Copy, I'm inbound.
Copy that.
Sorry, Shauki, what'd you say? Nothing. Is your mission in AA or AG?
I think I see something off my nose, enemy contact, don't know if it's dead or not, I'm gonna go check.
Air to air, air to ground. If it's
Do you
a,
have a strike package
if it's a
above to
vehicle on the
neutralize
road,
threats?
that one's dead already. Yeah, it's dead already. That's the one that I was asking you about earlier.
Copy that.
Does the enemy have Stinger missiles? They do.
Good comms.
Do we have a strike package above to neutralize threats? Nope. I believe we're the only ones on the server currently. Which is, I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so it makes sense. This is DCS World. Show current CSAR.
Yeah.
Show current CSAR. Launch star cluster. Oh, CSAR checking in. Probably should have done that earlier.
You gonna go for that guy?
A-firm.
After that, good luck and be careful. I don't know if that BMP is still in the area.
Launch star cluster. Alright, so that SAM... That SAM's gonna be like 10 o'clock long from my position currently. I'm gonna go turn inbound for the SAM and try to see if we can't schwack it. Launch smoke. Alright, we should be seeing blue smoke. Yep, there it is right there. 2 o'clock. Last time when we flew out there in the open, we got toasted by the SAM out here. Alright, rockets are selected. I think I see a vehicle over here.
How's your night going, man?
It's going good, man. How about yours? Can expect a SAM launch here soon. Oh, there it is right there.
How's that happen?
Yeah, I've got 3 vehicles in the open on my left. It's a DCS world.
The AM
Bro, do
Ahad, a lot
something?
of blue on blues think this combat medic had an unfortunate end because of them.
Why don't you go do something?
What does your co-pilot do? Is it I?
It's AI. He just sits there and calls out a smoke for me. Oh, shitballs. I'm taking shots through the trees here. You with me, Reaper? We're trying not to get shot down
on the
because
Huey on the servers in multiplayer.
there's a bunch of surface air threats out in this big ass field that we're about to get smoked by. But
Thoughts on Osprey's IRL?
oh shit, long. Oh, see, that's why.
This seems so fun, bro.
Thoughts on Ospreys? Good aircraft. People hate on them all the time, and you know that's your prerogative.
Into
but,
face.
they had a lot of problems during development and during fielding, you know, in the early years. But overall, you know, as time went on, they hashed out a lot of the problems, and for what it is, it's a great aircraft.
Is there a quick engine start on the Huey?
Yeah, I think there is, but I'm not a nerd. This baby deserves to be started like she's supposed to be started.
So S-Air the Osprey's just more complicated to fly.
I don't know if they're.
Pull up.
I don't know if they're more complicated. I've never flown an Osprey. I'm sure it's, you know, it's slightly technical having tilting the cells, and transitioning from, you know, vertical lift to horizontal flight.
Just from streams you can tell you are a no BS type of guy.
Alright, waiting for needles to stabilize here. Doors are coming closed. I wouldn't say I'm a no BS kind of guy.
What flight controls are you using?
Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. And then a set of cheap Thrustmaster pedals. Boom, essential bus, normal. Let's get the radio on. Reaper aggressive.
I've been watching for 30 minutes and it's
I don't
just
know if you
now
were trying
reading
to
off
talk
all
there,
my
but,
previous messages.
Yeah.
Are you still up?
No, if you look either in front of you or, yeah, in front of you, you can see that I am, dead too. Or no, back left. To your back left.
Oh, is that not you in the Blackhawk?
Nope.
So
That's
when
not
on your
me.
second deployment were you assigned with a
Oh
different
damn, I was
pilot?
excited because I actually got to see the Blackhawk fly, but
You know, you want me to hop in the Blackhawk? More rocket, so maybe we can take out more of those things.
do it.
What branches of the military were you in?
Say again?
said do it. I want to see this Black Hawk fly finally. So when I was on my second deployment, where you signed with a different pilot. So yeah, we tried to keep what we called a combat crew. So it was the same 2 crew chiefs, same 2 pilots, and we did that for about a month. You know, on a 7-month deployment, you would do that 7 times. So every month you would have your combat crew. So we would, for 1 month, you'd be the same three other guys, and then they'd rotate you. Just to keep things fresh and not, you know, you don't get a sense of complacency over an entire deployment. So we didn't just get in the country and then we had the same crew of guys the whole time, because that would be kind of bad. Right? People get lazy, then you start thinking that you know what the other guy's going to do or what he's going to say, and then you know that guy's asleep over on the other side, or you know just not paying attention, and that it's just so. But it is good to have some type of consistency that you can develop over a little bit of time with the same guys, but doing it for an entire deployment.
Time check, aggressive.
All right, man,
Wrong
I'm gonna
click.
step. Catch you next time.
All right, man. We'll catch you on the next one. EAN Holdings. Oh, God, I love it.
Just watched some of your videos. Brings back memories of Kyrgyzstan before moving on to Afghanistan.
Oh, man. Oh, Manas. They have the best omelets in Manas. I don't know what it was about those.
Did you fly daily on deployment or was it spaced out?
It was spaced out. I mean, some days you would fly back to back, or even 3 days in a row, like if we had a big operation.
Did you download the skins like I told you to?
I did not. But I can see you're in a Black Hawk and I can see the blades spinning, so that's all that matters to me.
I guess so.
Yo, which iRacing series is this?
Loud as
This is the Thrustmaster,
So it had to be.
UH-1 fixed series.
So what does the National Guard do, as in are they deployed like infantry or are they riot control?
I mean, it depends on what National Guard unit you're in, I would assume. Like, we did search and rescue and, like, assault support stuff. I was part of the Federal Anti-Drug Task Force, so we would work with the DEA quite a bit.
Alright, I'm ready, I'm on you. Fastest guy should always stay behind and stay from the
I didn't hear the last part, but I'm following you. Hamilton, can you fly soon? Yeah, I'm waiting for my wingman. That guy over there in the Black Hawk.
I would say how it's supposed to go is the fastest guy will always stay behind the slower guy, but since you're not going to budge, so I'm going to have to go first.
I can't hear a damn word he's saying. Alright, Reaper. Alright, I'm following you.
Yeah, I thought so.
When I was a 64 pilot, we used to fly the border of El Paso for CBP.
Nice. There he is in the old hot.
I'll try and stay slow for you so you can keep up.
Party har har. No, he's in a Black Hawk with
Are there jets in DCS?
the wing mounts on it, so he can carry rockets. There are lots of jets in DCS. I'd say this DCS is primarily a fixed wing type of simulator. There's more jet pilots in DCS than there are helicopter pilots, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna transition to his right side, it's easier for me to follow in formation, being able to look through the co-pilot's window.
Do you dabble with the jets?
I do not dabble with the jets.
See you back there. How you're keeping up? You know, I can change that real quick if you want me to.
You do you, Bugaboo. You fly a lot smoother in that thing than the old Huey.
That's because this thing's much realistic. As I said, it isn't mine, as I was saying earlier. So it doesn't, the damage model isn't all that great. I mean, it's like Microsoft Flight. If you hit the ground, it bounces off. So all those things and all those threats, right in front of that seesaw is either some tanks or BMP, and on the road are 2 T-72s. So just so we know, along with the SAM site.
Copy. Alright, while I'm going in for the pick on
Footage of
that
chopper
down
going
pilot,
down while
if
filling
you
his
want
water
to try to
bucket for
suppress them.
wildfires.
Are you talking about the Chinook that went down?
Yeah, while you get the pilot, I can try and suppress, but I am going to need your assistance, because I'll probably end up running out of rockets pretty quick.
Copy. Hamilton, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate you.
Isn't it nice being able to see the Black Hawk and not a crappy MIA with no spinning rotors?
Oh, it's so much cooler.
No, it was a chopper fighting fires, and he dropped his tail rotor in the lake and lost it.
I'm sure I've seen it. I've seen so many helicopter mishap videos. Oh, sorry. I was transmitting on SRS. My bad, dog. Yeah, I've seen so many helicopter mishap videos that I'm sure I've seen it. It's just the most notable
It was
firefighting
recent,
one
just a few days ago.
is a Chinook with a Bambi bucket, and I think he goes into VRS and smacks into the lake. Is that Blackhawk AI? No, it's the mod. That's Reaper, the guy that you hear talking on the
So you want to
radio.
know the story behind
That's
that?
him.
That was actually 15 minutes away from where I live. And if you're talking about the one, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, what happened was the tablet dropped in between the pedals and it kept it spinning to the left and it spun in. Both pilots survived but later succumbed to their injuries. I talked to the friend of those pilots. They work for Rotac.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I heard the loud-ass fucking boom from the Chinook hitting the ground. It was tragic, honestly. But now, thanks to that, the Forest Service makes it so you have to have the iPad mounted onto something.
Yeah.
That's what I am talking about.
I gotcha.
Yep, tablet got stuck in there and he tried to break it. There were after pictures showing how he tried to break the tablet, but it just wouldn't break. So it kept them spinning into the ground. I got the video from my dad that he got from a friend. It was unfortunate.
Gotcha. I'm running virtual desktop. For me, cable is much better. Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, I mean, use what you got. I've got a Wi-Fi 6
You keeping
router.
up back there?
Yeah, you're pulling away a little bit, but
I'm what?
you're pulling away a little bit, but you're good. My switch for BRS keeps cutting out early. But yeah, you're pulling away just a little bit, but you're fine. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Copy that. And yeah, that's what I was talking about, how it cuts out. But I'll slow down a little bit so I can stay in the cool formation. Once we get closer, I'm going to break off though.
Copy. Yeah, it's a big map. This Rotorhead server on the Caucasus map. It's a wide battle space. Vincent de Goulion said Donkey Show. Yeah, every night there's a...
Imagine a stereo
at least one
Rotorhead server, dude. That'd be so cool.
Gotta have them though. Keeps the world turning. You bring balance. You bring balance, my friend.
Are you using pedals also?
I am using pedals. Yep. What in the PTSD?
More a little off course. We're going to try and follow the road a little bit, so I'm going to break off, right? A little bit here, just keep following me.
Copy. Damn, that's Swedish tobacco. I don't think there's any tobacco in it. It's just nicotine.
Dude, the perspective
But yeah,
from you,
Zims are very popular in the US.
you and the Huey and me and the Blackhawk, it's really cool.
It's pretty dope.
I miss flying so much. I need to buy a simulator now.
Get you one. It's a lot cheaper than flying, I'll say that. Flying in real life. Yeah, I miss flying too, man.
I will say that the Huey's way more maneuverable than this.
I'm like pulling max torque trying to keep up with him. How's Heli flying in DCS? It's magnificent. It's one of the coolest things you can do with your camera. No, I didn't say anything. I said my helicopter's got so much power, you're going too slow for me.
Yeah, I don't like how you're going fast now.
Now, what are you doing back there? Can you not keep up or what?
Don't you dare insult me.
Show current CSAR. CSAR checking in.
Out of the way, Grandpa.
Whack right into the pole. We're on the Rotorhead server. And yeah, somebody asked if they could join. Of course you can join. It's a public server.
Can't keep up back there?
I just slowed down for you. Yeah, I was slowing down for you.
We're coming up on this area, so you go get what you need to do. I'm gonna see if I can try and get those troops. Good luck, but I'm gonna need your help at some point, so try not to take too long.
Copy.
If you're gonna be getting those troops I think you're going to get, I'm actually gonna come with you. Because there's a BMP or some tank over there that was shooting at me when I was trying to go get them when you were off. You were dealing with the fam.
Copy. Batman.
You go
I think
ahead
you
and
guys
take
can
the
follow.
guys into the C-Star area. I'll take out whatever's there.
Joined Rotorhead today. Wasn't very active. Yeah, it depends. It's hit or miss. Like there'll be a ton of people in the server one night, and then like nobody in the server the next night. So, but yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do even when there's nobody here.
Have you flown with MSFS? Or only DCS? It looks like DCS would be better for us ex-military pilots.
DCS
Yeah,
is
that's how I
far,
actually met,
far superior.
aggressive, just
Flight-
hit or miss, a
flight
whole bunch of
simulator.
people were on, and I just joined up with him in my H60, and that's how I met him.
Are you talking about Rootin' to Tin Putin? Oh, you were talking about me.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Show current CSAR. Putin, did you fly with Reaper earlier? That's who I'm flying with right now. But yeah, Microsoft, the only time, so I will say, the only time I've
Yeah, I'm
seen
a really dope wingman.
Microsoft is like the first week it came out, and I was not impressed whatsoever. So then I got into DCS.
Take a shot from the right, take a shot from the right.
Copy, I'm tally target. Alright. Your mom's a hoe. Alright, Reaper's inbound. I got two vehicles. I got the one you're engaging, and then there's another one on the left.
Ever flown X-Plane 12?
Oh shit. I'm Winchester on rockets, but he's down. Yeah, fuck that guy. X-Plane 12. No, the last X-Plane I played was X-Plane 10.
Enjoyed watching you, man. I'm out of here. It's after 2.
Alright, buddy. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night or morning. Show current CSAR. Launch smoke. Alright, Reaper, I'm inbound for the pick. Contact the smoke, 12 o'clock long. 2080, 2090 setup. I'm rocking a 4090. Oh. My radio's got shot out. Reaper. But I'm going to pick up that pilot.
What did you fly in the Army?
I was a Black Hawk crew chief in the Army when I was in the Guard. When I was in the Marine Corps, I was a UH-1 November and UH-1 Yankee crew chief. Alright, we are going to stay super low, and hopefully we don't take another SAM to the face hole, because that would suck. Alright, that T-72 that we shot is down. Survivors, come to me. Survivor, come to me. Alright, so we got Reaper's crew. That crew that's further down, they're going to run to us.
What HOTAS are you using?
Thrustmaster Warthog. These guys are humping it. Is he picking him up or what? All right, I think they're in. All right, Reaper RTB. Show current CSAR. Oh, never mind. Launch smoke.
Is the Blackhawk mod any good compared to the Huey?
Oh, these dickheads were still running. Oh shit, oh shit. Reaper, don't hit me, fuck! Come on, get in, fuck. Hey dickhead, get in the aircraft.
That was a little close log.
Survivor, come to me. Yeah, you! Get the fuck in here! Are we full? No, we have 3 people. Let's try picking up. Repositioning. And setting back down. There it is. Now he's in. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Launch smoke. 2 o'clock, 800 clicks. Or 800 meters, sorry. Alright, Reaper, this is where I got smoked by that SAM. Far off left. World Star Uber service. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Launch smoke. 11 o'clock, 900 meters. God, this is just a graveyard of airplanes and helicopters over here. We may have room for like one more, I think. Alright, big flare, start slowing down here. Alright. Uno. Alright, Reaper, can you land and pick this guy up? I'll move out of the way. I'm full up.
Get to the chopper.
We've only got room for 6. That guy does not want to get in. I think you're going to have to use the CSAR menu and check in on CSAR for him to get in. F10 menu.
SAM launch at 10 o'clock.
Oh, fuck. Reaper, Sam launch. Oh shit, there it is.
SAM launch at 2 o'clock.
God damn it. I got smoke in the air. Oh, fuck. Alright, Reaper, let's get the fuck out of here, dog. Are you in Nam? No, we're in the Caucasus. Alright. Reaper's loaded. Show current CSAR. Ah, fuck it. We're full up. Or RTB. Where's car racing? We are flying helicopters tonight. How do you get those? How do we get what? Oh, those controllers. You can find them online. If you go to my Twitch, hit the About tab, scroll down. There's links to Amazon links to these my HOTAS. Good flying, Reaper. We almost got schwacked by some Sams.
Thrustmaster Warthog.
Yeah, that was fun. I got a long flight home, but check the map real quick, see where we're at, see where we're going. Yeah, we're pretty much on course. Barrel Rider over there, so the Huey as well. This is DCS World. Shoot a missile or shoot somebody. You missed the part where we blew up some tanks, some T-72s. Gotta be quicker than that. Damn. There you go, there's a rocket for you. I mean, I got guns I can shoot. So let me switch to guns here. Nope, gotta arm up first. Do I have real life experience? Not physically flying a combat helicopter. I was a crew chief on a helicopter. So I have real world experience shooting door guns. But I do have real world experience flying civilian helicopters here. Where the hell's he at? Damn it, Reaper, where are you at?
Is the person next to you real or just AI?
Yeah. When my radios
Did you
had
get selected to become crew chief, or how does the selection work?
When my radios weren't shot out, he was talking to us. There he is. Yeah, he's a real pilot. Do you get selected to become a crew chief, or how does the selection work? So you, for the Marine Corps anyways, you enlist as a enlisted aircrew member. You go to enlisted aircrew school in Pensacola. You graduate from said school. You get assigned a platform. So CH-53, MV-22, UH-1, whatever it may be. You go to that school. You go to power plant drivetrain mechanic school. Then you go to aircrew school. Or crew member training, and then you go to your first line unit. So when you show up, you show up as a crew chief in the Marine Corps. Army's a little different. You have to get selected. You got to be a good, decent mechanic, show that you're not a dipshit, and then you get selected as crew chief. All right, we are currently headed to the MASH.
I was in 3/6 Lima Cove
here.
from 2003 to 2007
MASH.
as an 0311. Semper Fi man.
Semper Fidelis. Thanks for your service, dude. You are in a unannounced check ride. Initiate emergency procedure. We may get shot down, or at least our engine shot out, and we may have to execute an auto here. Whether we want to or not. Are you outdoor boys? No, I'm not outdoor boys. Wouldn't that be some shit? Hey guys, I'm leaving YouTube. Doing survival videos. You know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go play flight sims on TikTok and Twitch. I swear I hear another helicopter. I know, we just may be hearing the sounds through the new holes that we have.
Those new speaker holes are what you were hearing.
Yeah. Newly installed air conditioning units. Look, I've got a sweet breeze right here. Down here. Here. Just got here. What happened? We went toe-to-toe with a pair of T-72 tanks, and we schwacked one with rockets. My wingman back there schwacked the other one with rockets, but not before they got their licks in on us as well. So it's a good little duel. But did you die? They did. Bitch assholes. Alright, we've got another friendly aircraft taking off out of the MASH up here somewhere. It's exciting. We've got friends.
Always looking for some guy named Charlie.
Damn it, Charlie. Alright, I'm Visual Reaper. Contact the MASH. Right ahead. Let's see what our count is right now. I think we're full up, right? Got 6 on board. Yep. Nice. Put 6 more on the board, boys. Is this not the MASH? This is not the MASH. That's an outpost. It looked like the MASH from far away. Idiot. Come get your dinner. It's hard navigating when none of your navigational instruments work, besides your standby compass. Again, we are too far right. Gina. There it is. Jiminy Christmas. I don't know what wind direction is, but we'll just say it's off the nose, regardless of what direction we come in.
I am pretty awesome with nunchucks. Do a flip. Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Look at that. What a beautiful duo we make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I think it's similar to flying a heli in real life? Yes, very similar.
La Fonda.
We are quite a ways away from Bravo, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Reaper, if you're in the stream still, buddy, I think
Where the iPod?
I'm going to call it tonight.
Sorry about that.
You have to buy the pitch
Where
and
the
yaw
ox?
pedals for this game. You do have to buy all the peripherals for the game. I mean, technically you could play with a mouse and keyboard if you wanted to, but yeah, it's about 2:30 in the morning. I got to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna jump off the stream. It's been a pleasure. I enjoy flying DCS. Hope you guys enjoy watching it. I'll probably be on DCS tomorrow night or tonight, I guess. Usually stream about 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, so whatever time that is for you. We should be live tonight. Reaper, if you can hear me, buddy, appreciate you flying with me. Good flying today. We'll do it again tonight. If you're not already following on Twitch, if you're on TikTok currently, there's a link in my bio for my Twitch and my YouTube. So do me a
Night,
favor,
brother. Stay
if you wouldn't
safe.
mind,
Saluting face.
go drop a follow on both of those. Does me a huge favor trying to build a following on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, there's a link to my TikTok and YouTube, so go do the same on those. So, anyways, I appreciate it. And with that,